up. They can't hear me? Do I have to do all over again? Mic test, mic test, mic test. Oh, they couldn't hear me? It's all right. Just keep I'll start from the beginning. Leading off, playing shortstop is Javier Armas. Batting second and playing third base is Joshua Cooper. Batting third and DHing is Caleb Burr. Batting fourth and playing right field is Jackson Risk. Batting fifth and playing first base is Joel Flores. Batting sixth is catching and Alferni Ortega. Batting seventh playing center field is Michael Flores. Batting eighth and playing left field is Alberto Mireles. Batting nine and playing second base is Marino Castillo. And on the mound for Catawba Allstars, number 10, Jacoby Randall. And now I'll ask everyone to stand and remove your caps for playing national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets sparkle, the bombs bursting. Give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Play ball. Okay. Oh. You have to announce every time it comes to the play, right?
Welcome back here to Carolina Disco Turkeys Network. Starting lineup for your Disco Turkeys will be center fielder Dion Tubbs, second baseman Logan Conklin, at first base Caden Smith, shortstop Max Gustafson, the extra hitter Derek Martinez, third base Nico Noto, in right field number 35 Pyramid Black Bull, in the left Calvin Schubert, catching Jonathan Barham, and DHing tonight Tyson Lipscomb. On the mound for the Catawba Valley Stars will be number 10 Zy Randolph. Game time temperature comes to us at a nice 87 degrees. Zy's first pitch of the game misses up and out, ball one. This will be the Disco Turkeys' last away game before a 2-game homestand at Wake Forest, as that pitch misses outside 2-0. The 2-0 delivery is swung on and drove right center field. That will get over the head of Jackson Risk and out of here. A leadoff home run for Dion Tubbs. That got out of here in a hurry. 1-0 Turkeys.
Number 2, Logan Allen.
19-0. Just make sure I'm not muted again. Okay. I know. As that was a home run for Dion Tubbs to lead off the top half of the first. Up to bat now is Logan Conklin, swung fouled straight back out of play. As I believe that will even the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, says the umpire. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Curveball misses way upstairs. 2-1. Splitter. Okay. Yep.
2-1.
Yeah. Randolph steps off the back of the mound, grabs Mrazin. Readjusting here for the 2-1-2. Logan Conklin. Here comes the 2-1. Misses just outside. 3-1. Logan's ready for 3-1. Here it comes. Swung on. Little bloop shot to second baseman, Mr. Marino Castillo. And flips it over to the first base, Joel Flores, for out number 1. The rest of the infield consists of shortstop Javier Armos and third base of Joshua Cooper. Up to bat now for the Turkeys will be number 1, Caden Smith.
Batting 3, Caden Smith.
After long fly ball to right center. A little easy bloop shot as that is a broken bat to shortstop Javier Armos. Caden not running with an easy tag for Joel Flores for out number 2. Up to bat now will be number 13 of Max Gustafson.
Number 13, Max Gustafson.
After the leadoff home run, 2 very quick outs. You see 0-0 to Max. Called strike on the outer half, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Up and out, ball 1. They'll even the count 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Little ground ball, first base that gets underneath the glove of Joe Flores in the right field. Max will hold it to a single as Jackson Risk gets to it quick. A little 2-out single for Max Gustafson. Up now will be the extra hitter, Derek Martinez.
Number 16, Derek Martinez.
Derek looking to continue his hot streak after becoming red hot at the Bowman Gray series and continuing his strength at Don Montgomery Park in both games he played there. First pitch down middle, 0-1. Checks on his runners. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball, left center gap. Gets down as Orbido Hercules does not make the catch, and Max will score standing. 2-0 Disco Turkeys on an RBI double by Derek Martinez. To continue the inning will be Nico Noto. That was a hit. Up to bat now will be the third baseman, Nico Noto.
Number 7, Nico Noto.
Misses behind Noto's back. 1-0. He just comes to 1-0 to Nico Noto. Fastball misses down low. 2-0. Derek Martinez standing on second base as Nico Noto stands in the plate. On deck will be Pierman Blackbull, the Wake Forest University native. Here's a 2-0. Called strike on the outer half, 2-1. Two and one called strike. Now even the count, 2-2. Just catches the outside corner. Randolph comes set. Here comes. Misses just low. That will be a walk for Nico Noto. Up to bat now will be number 35, right fielder, Pierman Blackbull.
Number 35, Philman Bragbull.
Pierman steps in. Looking to do damage here with runners on first and second. Noto takes off for third. Zai steps off and throws in plenty of time. Derek Martinez gets picked off running from second to third. And that will end the top half of the first, not before the Disco Turkey scored 2.
So 2 walks, 2.
And we'll be back right after this.
number 15, Javier Armas.
And we're back here in the home half of the first inning. Disco Turkeys lead it 2-0. Lead off for the CV All-Stars will be Javier Armas. Nick Macedon set to start things off for the Disco Turkeys. Fastball misses up and out, 1-0. And they're called strike. They'll even the count 1-1. Swung on, fouled off, 1-2. Count is 1-2 for Mr. Javier Armas. Here's a 1-2. Misses just outside. That'll even the count 2-2. The defensive alignment for the Disco Turkeys will be that swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Nick Macedon.
Batting second, number 8, Joshua Cooper.
Up to bat second for the Catawba Valley Stars will be Joshua Cooper. Misses just inside, ball 1, 1-0. The defensive alignment for the Turkeys will be Calvin Schubert in left, Dean Tobbs in center. That misses low, 2-0. Pierman Blackbull in right, Nico Noto at third, Max Gustafson at short, Logan Conklin at second, and Caden Smith at first. As that pitch misses once again inside, 3-0. Nick Macedon on the mound with J.B. Barham behind the plate. So that is in there for a called strike. So that will turn it to 3-1. Ground ball, shortstop, straight to Max Gustafson. Grounds it cleanly, throws it over to Caden. Plenty of time. Out number 1. Oh, yes. Out number 2.
Number 24, Caleb Burr.
Up to bat third for the Stars will be number 24, the DH, Caleb Berg. Fastball misses inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball right there. Evens the count, 1-1. So far this inning, a strikeout and a ground ball to Max Gustafson. Another fastball down the middle. That will put Nick Macedon ahead, 1-2. One and two is popped straight up. Caden Smith underneath of it, and he makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down for the Carolina Disco Turkeys. We'll be back right after this.
35, Billman Blackpool.
And we are back here in the top half of the second. Disco Turkeys continue to lead it 2-0. To continue his at bat will be number 35, Pyramid Black Bull. As that bat started in the top half of the first, but since Derek Martinez got thrown out at third, he'll be able to continue his at bat. Zai Randolph will continue his second inning of work. Pearman goes to steps in. And here we go in the top half of the second. This is down in the dirt, 1-0. Here comes 1-0. Right there, evens. Right there, down the middle, evens the count, 1-1. Pearman looking to stay hot. Here's a 1-1. Hard shot, third base, straight to Joshua Cooper. Over the Joe Flores. Out number 1. Loud out number 1. Up to bat.
27, Kevin Schubert.
Up to bat now is a man with a pink bat, Calvin Schubert. Calvin steps in looking to continue his hot streak. Man in his way is Zai Randolph. First pitch is right there. Puts him ahead 0-1. Misses outside, and that will even the count 1-1. Calvin at this point is batting a .225 with 7 RBIs. This is a little bloop single right over the second baseman of Marino Castillo. Calvin racing for 2, and he is called out. Calvin thought he beat it out, but he did not, according to the first base umpire. That will be the second out of the inning. That will still go down as a single for Calvin Schubert. Up to bat now will be Joshua Barham, catcher. Misses outside, ball 1. Misses upstairs, ball 2. If Barham reaches, that will be the DH, Tyson Lipscomb, on deck. Misses just low, 3-0. Zai Randolph made quick work of Pyramid Black Bull and Calvin Schubert. JB did not have the green light, and he took that on the inside corner, 3-1. Ground ball, shortstop Javier Armos flips it over the first base, makes easy work of Jonathan Barham. 3 up and 3 down. Bottom 2 after this. And we are back here on the home half of the second. The lead things off for the Stars will be 4-hole hitter Jackson Risk. First pitch from Macedon is swung on and missed, 0-1. Oh and 1 from Risk is taken just low to even the count, 1-1. Catches the outside corner. Macedon gets ahead 1-2. On deck for the Stars will be first baseman Joel Flores. That is swung on and missed. Second strikeout of the night for Macedon. That is the first out of the inning.
Number 30, Joel Flores.
Up to bat now for the Stars will be first baseman number 30, Joel Flores. Not sure what the umpire wanted to call that one, as I believe that was ball 1. Catches the bottom half of the zone. That will even the count, 1-1. Fastball misses inside, 2-1. And 2-1 from Macedon is swung on, grounded, second baseman. Conklin's got a big hop. Throws it to Caden and makes the play in time for out number 2. Strikeout and a ground out to Conklin will give the Turkeys the first 2 outs of the inning.
Number 33, Anferni Ortega.
Up to bat now will be number 33, Anferni Ortega. Catcher. Grounded and lined straight back to Macedon. Easy out number 3. Second, 3 up and 3 down inning for Nick Macedon. Turkeys lead it 2-0 after 2. Top of the third, right after this.
Lincecum.
Got it. And we are back here in the top half of the third. To set things off for the Disco Turkeys will be number 20, Tyson Limpscomb. Number 28. I'm sorry. Zai Randolph looks to continue starting inning work. First pitch fouled off third base side, 0-1. On deck will be the leadoff man, number 3, Dion Tubbs. And in the hole will be number 6, Logan Conklin. Misses upstairs, ball 1. Umpire wanted to call it, but that was definitely upstairs. Here's a 1-1. Over the head of the catcher. 2-1. Two and one is the count to Tyson Lipscomb. Randolph steps off the back of the mound, readjust. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to Tyson Limpscomb. Misses upstairs. Full count. Big pitch here in the top half of the third. Swung on, fouled straight back. Count remains full. Catcher goes off the side of the field to grab some more game baseballs. What'll delay the action. Count will remain full for Tyson Limpscomb. And on deck will be leadoff man Dion Tubbs. Ready for the 3-2. Here's the delivery. Misses outside, ball 4. Leadoff walk for Tyson Limpscomb. Now up, Dion Tubbs.
Number 3, Dion Tubbs.
Dion looked like he was going to lay one down. Pulled it back. Regardless, called strike number 1, 0-1. Have not seen any bunt attempts so far this season. Lipscomb standing over on first. Not too big of a lead. Randolph checks on him. Nothing coming. Misses downstairs. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive center field. Easy out number 1. Tyson did not dare to tag hit very deep whatsoever.
Number 6, Logan Conklin.
Up to bat now will be number 6, Logan Conklin. down on the table.
Okay.
Pitch misses upstairs. Ball 1.
They are they're where I'm at right now. I'm
Misses outside, and that'll even the count. 1-1. Runner on first is Tyson Lipscomb. Checks on his runners. Misses the inside corner. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. Ball 4 to Logan Conklin. The man at the plate now is number 1, Caden Smith. Caden Smith comes up with Tyson Lipscomb standing on second.
Number 1, Caden Smith.
And Logan Conklin over on first. Catches the outer half, 0-1.
honestly I didn't hear the word pizza, so this was a pain in the ass.
Here's the 0-1. Misses upstairs. That will even the count. 1-1.
Are you doing game changer?
No, I'm announcing and doing.
Just asking. Do you need me to do? Do you want to do game changer and I announce?
No.
Okay.
I got it.
Swung on, fouled off first base side. 1-2.
Water.
It's
I know it is. I see it.
It's supposed to be full and I didn't touch it. It's supposed to be unopened.
Okay.
No, well,
I'm trying not to. Okay.
Field umpire goes out to check the game ball. Apparently there's nothing wrong with it as he hands it right back to Zy Randolph. Count being 1-2. 1-2 to Mr. Caden Smith with Tyson Lipscomb on second and Logan Conklin on first. Third base coach tonight being Chase Lockler, one of our players, with Noah Anderson as our first base coach. Misses upstairs, and that will even the count. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Misses upstairs, full count. On deck will be number 13, shortstop, Max Gustafsson. One of the bigger pitches here early on in this game. As Caden Smith gets rung up on a pitch outside. There will be 2 outs with runners on first and second for Max Gustafsson.
number 13, Max Gustafsson.
Yeah. Trying to limit the damage here in the top half of the third as the Turkeys lead it 2-0. First pitch is right there, 0-1, and he knew it. Checks on his runners, goes to back pick. And he's in there safely with A very weird slide back into second for Tyson Lipscomb. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs, and that will even the count, 1-1. Randolph steps off the back of the mound. Home plate umpire re-brushes home plate. Here's the 2-1 to Max. Swung on, fouled straight back. Count evens 2-2.
Chris, I could find it. You said you wanted. This problem's getting this out of you down there. I would way murder you if I didn't.
Max steps back in with a 2-2 count. Randolph checks on his runners, comes set. Looks once more at Tyson Lipscomb. Not too big of a lead, as here's a 2-2. Swung on and missed. As that will end the top half of the third.
Should I just leave the first half and then do the second game on Game Changer? Okay.
Turkeys lead at 2-0 after the top half of the third. Bottom half coming up right after this. First pitch is in there, 0-1. Just graduated high school. UNC, I think. That is in there, 0-2. Up to bat now is Nicole Flores. So that's a ground ball straight up the middle. Straight to Dion Tubbs. That'll be the first base runner of the evening for the Stars. Up to bat now is Alberto Mercules. ground ball first base, and Kate gets right by Cade Smith over in the right field to Pierman. Pierman throws all the way over third base. Nico Noto offline, not in time. 2 consecutive hits given up against Nick Macedon. As there are runners on the corners here, nobody out in the home half of the third.
Number 2, Marino Castillo.
Up to bat now will be 9-hole hitter, number 2, Marino Castillo, second base.
What do you need? You just came up.
Watch the game.
Are you not playing?
I'm playing game 2.
There you go.
Runner takes off. JB does not throw it. Steals second standing.
Oh shoot, this is
Macedon has runners on second and third with nobody out.
why didn't you stop?
Here for number 2, Marino Castillo.
Don't even do it this game.
Okay.
Don't even do it this game.
Don't even do it.
No, just do it next game.
Pitch misses just outside. That'll even the count 1-1. Macedon's 1-1 delivery is just misses 2-1.
What is it streaming on?
YouTube.
YouTube.
2-1 is grounded right back up to no. Max Gustafson gets right by him. That will score 2. As Dion Tubbs throws it right back in the shortstop, Max Gustafson. RBI single for a 9-hole hitter, Marino Castillo. That will tie the game at 2. Up to bat now will be number 15, Javier Hermos. There are still no outs here in the home half of the third, as the score now is 2-2. Yeah, first. Pickoff move over to the first, not in time.
Number 15, Javier Armas.
Nick Macedon is the pitcher for the Carolina Disco Turkeys, as that pitch misses just outside. Another pickoff move at the first, not in time for Macedon. Just misses 2-0. I'm sorry, there's technical difficulties on the scoreboard to get the pitcher up. It should be good now. As runner takes off for second, pop up the center, Dion Tubbs. And Marino Castillo will get back in the first safely, as Javier Hermos flies out to center fielder Dion Tubbs.
Number 8, Joshua Cooper.
Up now for the Stars will be number 8, Joshua Cooper. Cooper comes up with a runner on first and 1 out here in the home half of the third. Pitch misses inside. JB almost decides to back pick and will not. Meganon picks off once again with not too big of a lead whatsoever. Meganon comes set, looks over at his runner. Pitch misses just inside as Logan is not able to apply the tag in time, as he's just able to pick that from the first base side. Stolen base for Marino Castillo. Cooper has a runner on second here with 1 out in the home half of the third. 2-0 slider misses outside, 3-0. Here's a 3-0. Misses down in the dirt. Ball 4.
I had to 4 game off this morning. I'm so mad. I mean, I'll play every game this season.
Seems like our secondary pitching coach, Noah Anderson, will make his way out to the mound to talk with number 18, Nick Macedon. We will be back right after this. Noah Anderson makes his way back off the mound after the walk.
That's what umpire like that. He's tight. He's tight.
Pitch misses just outside, 1-0. For Caleb Burke. Pitch misses low, 2-0. Burke comes up with a runner on first and second here with 1 out. Double play here would be perfect. Catches inside corner, 2-1. Macedon comes set. Runner takes off for third. Pitch down in the dirt. JB can't get a good hold. Runner steals third, standing. First and third here for number 24, Caleb Burke. Here's with only 1 out in the home half of the third, as the Stars tie it here at 2. Ground ball, second baseman straight to Conklin, over the max, 1 out second. Throws it over to Caden, double play. 4-6-3 double played in the home half of the third. Score remain ties here at 2 after 3. We'll be at the fourth right after this. Welcome back here to the top of the fourth inning. Set to lead it off for the Disco Turkeys is number 16, Derek Martinez. Nico Noto waits on deck with Pyramid Black Bull in the hole. Started off a little weak and has gained strength over the course of the last 2 innings. As first pitch misses down in the dirt, 1-0. Third base coach is Chase Locklear, with first base coach being not too sure. Pitch catches the inside corner. That will even the count 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. Temperature remains here at 87 degrees with a feel like temperature of 89. One and two catches the outside corner. Strikeout for Isaiah Randolph. Third of the night.
Number 16, Derek Martinez.
Up to bat now, number 7, Nico Noto.
Oh, yeah, I called Derek Martinez twice.
Yeah.
Alright, first one of the day.
Pitch misses upstairs, 1-0. Here's a 1-0 to Nico Noto. Catches the outside corner, 1-1. One and one to Nico Noto. Misses up and in, 2-1.
Can you pick up my sandwich that's there?
I already, yeah.
There, I ate
Just
one,
bring,
so
just
there's
bring the
one.
whole lunchbox.
I ate one.
Pitch misses down. That will put Nico ahead, 3-1. Three and one is swung and fouled off on the first base side. That will make the count full, 3-2. Full count to Nico Noto. Swung, fouled, straight back. Count remains full. Fouled straight back. What's the count? Count remains full. The next full count offering to Nico Noto. Swung on and missed. Fourth strikeout for Isaiah Randolph with a second out of the inning. Next up for the Turkeys will be number 35, Pyramid Black Bull.
Number 35, Pyramid Black Bull. I'm going after you now.
Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's last
No,
name.
I'm just going after
Oh.
you, like, for names.
Oh, I know.
Would you say Cody's on point or he's in point?
No, Colby's very good right now.
just misses outside, 1-0. Pyramid steps in with 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th. Hard line shot down the line, just foul. If fair, that would have been gone. Pyramid takes a minute to reset himself. As that will even the count 1-1. Pyramid has yet to go deep this season. Here's a 1-1 offering. Misses upstairs, 2-1. He has gone deep once in a scrimmage, and that was off me. Pyramid steps back in. Randolph looking in for the 2-1 sign from Mr. Ortega. He's got it, and here comes the 2-1 to Pyramid. As that misses up and out, 3-1. Pyramid with a hard shot to third in his first at bat. Three on one is swung on and missed. 3-2. Swung on and drove to left field. Over the trees on the left. Home run for Pyramid Black Bull. That will put the Turkeys ahead 3-2. Up to bat now will be number 27, Calvin Schubert.
Number 27, Calvin Schubert.
The 2 home runs coming tonight by 2 outfielders. Dion Tubbs leading it off in the first inning, and Pyramid Black Bull here in the top of the 4th. Turkeys lead it 3-2. First pitch misses upstairs, 1-0. Pyramid has 2 hard hit balls so far tonight. Home plate umpire giving a bench warning to the Disco Turkeys. Calvin steps back in with a 1-0 count with 2 outs here on the top of the 4th. 1-0 is swung on and a line back up to the middle. A single for Calvin Schubert. That is Calvin Schubert's second single of the evening after being thrown out at second in his last at bat.
15, Jonathan Barham.
Up to bat now will be Jonathan Barham with a runner on first. Randolph comes set, looking in for the first pitch to Jonathan Barham as that misses upstairs, and a pickoff move from Anthony Ortega to first baseman Joel Flores. Not in time. JB steps back into the box. He's got a 1-0 count. Pitch swinging, fly ball right field. Caught in foul territory with a portion of the right field line being just out of play. As there's not much foul territory, as you can see, the right line is out of play. And that was caught on the right side of that line. Umpires are talking about it here in the center of the diamond. Not much complaint from some of the turkeys as they head out to their respected positions. Call is not overturned. And that will be 3 outs for the turkeys, not before the home run from Pierman Black Bull to give the turkeys a 3-2 lead. One runner is left stranded. And there are still talking going on as that may have still been out of play. Barham grabs his bat, steps back in the home plate circle. Calvin steps back on first. Both Conklin steps off the field as they had their gloves ready for the top of the fourth. And that will be a foul ball. I'm not sure. Hey, Dad. Do you know what the count was? I don't know. What? Yeah, I know there's 2 outs. Runner on first. 2 outs here with a runner on first being Calvin Schubert. JB steps up to the plate, still unsure of the count. Checks on his runners, comes set. Here comes the pitch at JB. Ball down in the dirt. One and 2 the count to Jonathan Barham. Schubert dancing over at first, no pickoff move. Pitch misses upstairs. That will even the count, 2-2. Even count, 2-2 over here for J.B. Barham. Gets away, wild pitch. All the way to the backstop. Schubert racing for 3. In there standing. first to third on a pass ball for Calvin Schubert. Full count. JB is up with 2 outs and a runner on third in a full count situation with Tyson Lipscomb standing on deck. I apologize for the camera not being zoomed in properly. Here comes the full count to JB. Fouled straight back, count remains full.
Oh, he's rubbing a bowl for him. He's rubbing a bowl for him because it's pearl. Kangaroo. Didn't know you can ask one card to do that. Very nice of him.
Full count is a line drive right field. Gone! Home run for Jonathan Barham. Second home run of the inning. That is a 2-run shot. Score becomes 5-2 Disco Turkeys. Here in the top of the fourth. That fly ball foul did come back to hurt.
He scored 3 this inning.
As that will be the end of the night for Zy Randolph. He finishes giving up 5 runs and 4 strikeouts. And we'll be back right after this. First pitch of Tyson Lipscomb is in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Number 20, Tyson Lincecum.
On deck will be leadoff man Dion Tubbs. Swung on, fouled off third base side, 0-2.
It says 20 in here. I'm sorry, that's a 20 for me. That's a 20 in my book.
Yeah, it's a small little top
Yeah,
tier.
it's-
It's terrible. So that's understandable.
Oh, and 2 is swung on and missed. That will end the top half of the fourth as Stephen Croft gets the only out necessary to close out the top half of the fourth via strikeout. Bottom four coming up right after this. And we're back here in the home half of the fourth as Nick Macedon continues his work. First pitch was in there, called a strike as there's a bug in front of the camera. Counts 0-2. There was a big bug that just flew in front of our camera. I believe the count's 0-2. 2-1, my bad. Count is 2-1 for. Oh, 100% you can. I looked at it. Yeah, right there. Mrs. Lowe, 3-1. Third one misses just outside, and that will be a walk to Jackson Risk. Up to bat now will be Joel Flores, first baseman.
Number 30, Joel Flores.
I can still roll 30 right like that. So it's just the number I can't like pronounce. I sound like a lisping kid at 30.
It's kind of funny, honestly.
First pitch to Flores is a ground ball to Max Gustafson, bounces off his chest. Runner will go to second and third as Conklin can't grab it cleanly. Gets away from Max Gustafson. Run will try to score. And he will. Misses home plate, but will come back and step on it. 5-4 Turks after that wild play.
Number 33, Attorney Ortega.
Amazing.
Here you go. Or not. I can't go back. It's an hour and a half into the video, so I know it's at.
You're fine. So what's the score?
5-3. 5-3.
Runners on second.
Second. Pitch misses outside, 1-0.
It's 5-3.
I'm pretty sure it's 5-3.
It is. I just put one.
Okay.
So
Popped up, Caden Smith, foul territory. Makes a play, runner will not be tagging. Up to bat now will be number 34, Nicole Flores.
Number 34, Michael Flores.
Michael. That's a Nicole. Ball one, count. Falls ahead 1-0. One out here for Nick Macedon. The 1-0 is swung, fouled off, third base side. Noto seems to have room, makes a nice diving catch. Second out of the inning as the runner will not tag. Up to bat now will be Alberto Mireles.
Number 20, Alberto Mireles.
2 outs. Macedon trying to make some quick work here in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the fourth, excuse me. Slider in there, called strike, 0-1. Pop fly, shallow right field. Conklin is underneath of it to make the catch. At the end of the fourth, Disco Turkeys lead it 5-3. Top of the fifth, coming up next. Leading off for the Turkeys here in the top of the fifth is number 3, Dion Tubbs. as the first pitch is a called strike 0-1. The 0-1 to Tubbs is a off-speed pitch, swung on and fouled off, 0-2. On deck will be number 6, Logan Conklin. As there's a ball that got away right behind home plate. Count remains 0-2 for Dion Tubbs. Pitch misses upstairs, 1-2. Stephen Croft comes in to start his first full inning of work after coming in and striking out the one batter he faced in his last inning. Pitch misses outside. Now even the count, 2-2. Two and two is swung on and missed. That will be Stephen Croft's second strikeout to the second batter he has faced.
Number 6, Logan Conklin.
Conklin comes up with one runner out here in the top half of the fifth. Remind you that tonight is a double header. Second game will start 30 minutes after the completion of the first. Pitches over the head of Conklin, 1-0. Ground ball, second base. Marino's able to grab it, flips it over the first. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Strikeout and ground out are the out so far. Up the stop, the 3 up and 3 down will be number 1, Caden Smith.
Number 1, Caden Smith.
If he does reach, Max Gustafson will be waiting on deck. First pitch misses upstairs, 1-0. Hard shot left field. Alberto comes in, misses it. Caden Smith reaches on an error to left fielder Alberto Mirles. Yes. Up to bat.
13, Max Gustafson.
Up to bat now will be number 13, Max Gustafson. Runner on first will be Caden Smith. Pitch misses outside, gets away from the catcher, Fernie. Caden reaches second, easily standing up. 1-0 count to Max Gustafson. Misses inside, 2-0. Ground ball, second base. Marino Castillo makes the play easy, and that will end the top half of the fifth. Score remains 5-3. Bottom half of the fifth coming up right after this. And we are back here in the home half of the fifth. Macedon continues his fifth inning of work up against number 2, Marino Castillo. As that misses ball 1. Says in there for a called strike on the outer half. That will even the count 1-1. 1-1 misses the outside corner, 2-1. Slider in there evens the count at 2-2. Macedon trying to make some quick work here in the bottom half of the fifth. Swung on, fouled off, third base side, out of play. Count remains 2-2. I'm lucky too. My mom's paying for housing. Foul ball, first base side. Count remains 2-2. As there's a broken bat for Marino Castillo. I believe to be his second broken bat of the evenings thus far. Seems to be a little work in the Disco Turkey bullpen. Not sure who it is. Slider in there, called strike 3. That's the third strikeout for Nick Macedon. Top of the lineup now up. Number 15, Javier Armas.
Number 15, Javier Armas.
Misses inside 1-0. Not seeming to be intentional. Count remains 1-0. Misses just low. 2-0. As the home plate umpire does not know what the count is. He said 1-1, but changed it to 2-0, which is the correct call. Slider catches the outside corner, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Oh, even the count, 2-2. He's got me confused. Macedon's 2-2 is just misses the outside corner. Full count. Full count to Javier. Swung and fouled off. Count remains full. One out here in the home half of the fifth. Score remains 5-3 in the Disco Turkey's favor. Full count. Swung on and missed. Second strikeout of the evening to give the Disco Turkeys 2 outs. And that is Macedon's 4th strikeout of the evening.
Number 8, Joshua Cooper.
Up to bat now for the Stars will be number 8, Joshua Cooper. Macedon trying to make some quick work here in the home half of the fifth. Slider misses, low and out, 1-0. If Cooper reaches base, the person on deck will be Caleb Burke. Ground ball, shortstop Max Gustafson gets a nice hop, double pats, pick over to first. Caden Smith makes it. Out number 3. 3 up and 3 down once again for Nick Macedon. Top of the 6 coming up next. We're back here in the top half of the 6. First pitch of Derek Martinez is a curveball in there for a called strike, 0-1. Second pitch of Martinez misses just outside, and that will even the count, 1-1. One and one is just downstairs, 2-1.
That was meth at this point. This is what Burke's known for.
Swung on and missed. Big strike number 2. That will even it, 2-2. Just misses outside. Full count. On deck will be number 7, Nico Noto. Full count here for Derek Martinez. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 3 for Stephen Croft in his second full inning of work. Out number 1 of the inning. Up next will be number 7, Nico Noto, with Pyramid Black Bull standing on deck.
Number 7, Nico Noto.
First offering, swung on right field, pop fly over the right field. Jackson Risk in the sun, and he drops it. Nico Noto is racing for 3, and he is up standing. Ball is behind Nico. Nico doesn't fall for it, and that will be a standing triple, but a error and right for Jackson Risk.
Number 35, Logan Allen.
Up to bat now will be number 35, Pyramid Black Bull. His last at bat was a deep home run to straightaway left. Enfield going to play in against Pyramid all except for the third baseman. Just misses the outside corner, 1-0. Misses down low, 2-0. Ground ball to the left, and that will score 1. Nico Noto scores standing with a RBI single for Pierman. Up to bat now is number 27, Calvin Schubert. Yes. Score is now to 6-3 Disco Turkeys.
Number 27, Calvin Schubert.
They're next to the oil place. They're next to Howard Town. Little bloop shot right over second baseman. Right fielder Jackson Risk is able to make the catch. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Up to bat now is Jonathan Barham.
Number 15, Jonathan Barham.
Ball misses down in the dirt, 1-0. JB's last at bat was a home run into right field. Called strike. 1-1 the count to JB. Pickoff move the first. Not in time. One and one offering is a slider down the middle. 1-2. The 1-2 offering from Croft. Bounces down in dirt, gets away. Runner moves to second, standing. JB with a runner on second, 2 outs. Here in the top half of the 6th. If JB manages to reach his base, Tyson Limscomb will be the next man up. Pitch misses upstairs, full count. Here's the full count offering to JB. Ball 4. Home plate umpire, I believe, almost rung him up and called it ball 4. Runners will be on first and second for Tyson Lipscomb.
Number 20, Tyson Limsicum.
Catches the outside corner, 0-1. Swung on a missed. 1-1. 0-2. I'm sorry. 0-2. swung on with a bloop single left field. Calvin going to score, and he will, standing up. 7-3 Disco Turkeys here in the top half of the 6th. Runners will remain on first and second. With an RBI single to Tyson Lipscomb. Up now will be the lefty, number 3, Dion Tubbs. First pitch offering is just outside, 1-0.
Number 3, Dion Tubbs.
Jonathan Barham stands on second with Tyson Lipscomb on first. Dion Tubbs at the plate. Misses just outside, 2-0. Little jam shot over third base. Third baseman Joshua Cooper makes the play. That will end the threat here in the top half of the 6th. Bottom 6 right after this. And we are back here in the home half of the 6th. Macedon's first pitch misses way outside to number 24. Caleb Burke. 1-0 misses upstairs, 2-0.
2 R's in there. Just the bear.
Yeah. Burr. Okay. 2-0 is popped up and fouled off. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 offering to Burr. Misses inside, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. Pop straight up to center field. Dion Tubbs tracking it. Comes in and he's got it. Big out number 1 for Nick Macedon. Up to bat now will be number 21, Jackson Risk.
Number 21, Jackson Risk.
First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Magadon's 0-1. Catches the inside corner. 0-2. Offering is grounded and fouled off first base side. Count remains 0-2. Macadon at this point has 4 strikeouts, looking to add to that total. Misses upstairs, ball 1. Count is 1-2. For Mr. Risk. Popped up, third base side, out of play. Count remains 1-2. Umpire going to grab some more baseballs here from the third base side, which tonight's home team is the Stars. Unplug this and plug in the charger. Unplug this and plug in the charger. It's in the very back. Here comes the 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Macadon's 5th strikeout of the evening.
Number 30, Joel Flores.
Up now for the Stars will be number 30, Joel Flores. Macadon's got 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 6th as that pitch misses outside 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Macadon's 1-1. Another swing and miss. 1-2. Macadon gets way ahead here with 2 outs here in the home half of the 6th. Popped up right side. Conklin's underneath of it, and he makes the catch. After 6, score remains 7-3 Disco Turkeys. Top 7 coming up right after this.
down. Yeah, I should put it down.
Okay. And we are back here in the top half of the seventh. Disco Turkeys lead it 7-3. First pitch to Conklin, nails him in the back. Yep. Early base runner here in the top of the seventh. Stephen Croft comes out for his third full inning of work. His fourth inning total after only facing one batter in his first inning. Up to bat now will be number 1, Caden Smith. Runner on first being Logan Conklin after getting nailed in the back. Big swing and miss from Caden Smith as the ball gets away from the catcher. No advancement from Logan Conklin. On deck will be number 13, Max Gustafson, with Derek Martinez in the hole. The 0-1 to Caden Smith is down in the dirt once again. Caden does not bite, and that will even the count at 1. Ground ball, first base, bobbled. Caden Smith will still be retired at first after Joel Flores bobbles it and will get the out at first. Conklin will move up to second.
Number 13, Max Gustafson.
Up to bat now will be number 13, Max Gustafson. He comes up with Conklin on second with 1 out in the inning. Curveball in there, strike 1, 0-1. Oh and 1 is swung on and missed. 0-2. Goff's 0-2, bounces in the dirt, gets away. Conklin moves up to third and goes no further as he's in there easily. A 1-2 count for Max Gustafson, with Derek Martinez waiting on deck. One and 2 is swung on and missed. Croft's fourth strikeout of the evening.
Number 16, Derek Martinez.
That will bring Derek Martinez up with Derek Martinez comes up with 2 outs and a runner on third base, being Logan Conklin. Crown ball, first base side, 0-1. Who was that guy that I made fun of in Albemarle? On our team, who had that country accent. Here comes the 0-1, misses up and out, and that will even the count, 1-1. Zach Samino. We have a guy named Zach Samino, and I was like, Zach Samino. Here comes the 1-1, catches the outside corner. 1-2 is the count for Derek Martinez. 1-2 count to Derek is swung on and missed. Second strikeout of the inning for Stephen Croft, and that will end the threat as Logan Conklin gets stranded at third. Bottom 7 coming up right after this. As there's a pitching change over here for the Disco Turkeys. Left-hander Tyler Lloyd will take over for Nick Macedon. The first pitch for Anthony Ortega goes over the head of the catcher and umpire. 1-0, and that misses upstairs as well. 2-0. The 2-0 is in. There's a called strike. 2-1 the count. Swung on and missed. No, even the count, 2-2. Since this is a doubleheader, we believe that they are only playing 7 innings, both innings. Both games, excuse me, as that pitch misses outside, full count. Tyler Lloyd takes over for Nick Macedon here in the 7th. Misses outside, ball 4. That'll be a leadoff walk for Anthony Ortega. On deck will be up to bat now will be number 34, Michael Flores.
Repeat that from the beginning. Pull out.
Number 34, Michael Flores.
Lloyd comes set, chucks over as runner at first. Not too big of a lead, nothing coming. Pitch misses up and in, 1-0.
My mom.
For what?
I guess because I was not our kids are saying really something for, but that's not Tyler.
Not a big lead over at first. Pitch coming. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count 1-1. Pop straight up. Logan Conklin drops it. Pick off at second. Can't pick it cleanly. No outs recorded. JB went out to try and make a play. Close to the front of the pitcher's mound. Nico Noto came crashing in. Neither Neil, JB, or Noto was able to make the play.
Number 20, Roberto Mireles.
Up to bat now will be Alberto Mireles. First pitch swinging, 0-1. As I believe Dawson Neal is using Tyler Lloyd's jersey tonight. Pop straight back, 0-2. Big swing and a miss. And that is a strikeout indeed. Up to bat now will be number 2, Marino Castillo.
Number 2, Marino Castillo.
Here, guys, I'm trying to let you say first because I don't know how to pronounce them. Have a 1 out here with runners on first and second. First pitch catches the outer half, 0-1. There's a 1 out here in the bottom of the seventh. What? There's a 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th as he scores 7-3 Disco Turkeys. Excuse me. Swing and fouled off third base side, out of play. Count falls 0-2. Neil gets a sign from JB. Neil comes set, checks on his runners. Here's the 0-2. Misses up and in. Gets away from JB. Runners will advance to second and third. That will get rid of the double play opportunity here, as the count falls to 1-2. Neil walks back up to the back of the mound. Time to reset. Think about what he's wanting to throw here on this 1-2 count. Neil's got a sign from JB. Checks on his runner. Misses upstairs, and that will even the count at 2. Any sort of out here would be massive. That misses up and in once again. Full count here for number 2, Marino Castillo. Full count offering, swung right back up to him. Hits him in the leg. Nico Noto tries to make a play. Does not. Nico Noto chasing after him and will tag him in time. Called safe. As that came back and nailed Dawson Neal. Seemed to be in the upper thigh. Runners will be on first and third here for the top of the lineup. Javier Armas.
Number 15, Javier Armas.
And we will take a short break. Never mind. As Dawson Neal seems to be okay as JB walks back to the plate. Pitch finds the inside corner, 0-1. Double play is still in order with runners here on first and second. Runner takes off, pops straight back. Count falls in Neal's favor, 0-2. Just misses the outside corner. Yes. Neal thought that was strike three. Counts 1-2. Runner takes off. Good throw by JB in plenty of time. JB throws out the runner, Mariano Castillo, as he tries to take second. Neal's got 2 outs here in the home half of the third. Home half of the seventh. Is that is in there, called strike three. And the Turkeys win game one of a final score of 7-4.